Come back. Zimbabwean activists are warning that South African assets in their homeland will be targeted if the xenophobic violence doesn't stop. Members of the opposition Movement for Democratic Change party joined African civil society groups to speak out against the attacks. They want SADC and the African Union to intervene in what they call a humanitarian crisis.
Zimbabwean nationals have had enough. They've issued a stern warning to South Africa. The MDC's Veterans Activists Association says if the violence continues, it will be forced to act.
We are saying, can this madness stop now? It must stop now, because we know what the South African government, certain members in the leadership of the ANC, they own a lot of property in Zimbabwe. Mines, farms, factories, the platinum mines, even the CCP cement, it is owned by big people in the South African government. If we decide so well, we will mobilize the people that are home to go to those institutions that belong to the people of South Africa here and do the same as what is happening here. That is what I'm saying, we will retaliate.
The MDC and African civil society organizations blame the South African government for not doing enough. They've also slammed government for setting up transit camps for the victims of the attacks.
This is not only unhelpful, but it will also further ostracize and even isolate, make them a target, a community that has already been vulnerable.
The activists have condemned their embassies in South Africa for staying silent and are now calling on regional bodies to step in.
SADC and the African Union owe a duty to the citizens of other nations in this country to intervene, and they can start by calling an extraordinary summit of SADC or the African Union, because this is a slow genocide taking place.
Speaking for the Zimbabwean community in South Africa, the Movement for Democratic Change has called on South Africans to be more accepting of foreign nationals. It says while it understands the economic challenges and burdens of having foreigners in South Africa, the violence is unjustifiable, and it's pleading with President Jacob Zuma to call on all South Africans to respect the lives of others. Sikelelwa Mdingi, Johannesburg.
Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe once again blasted the xenophobic attacks. He's currently the chairman of SADC and the African Union.
The act of treating other Africans in that horrible way can never be condoned by anyone. And whether these are followers or the Zulu King Zwelithini, or the followers of some other misled members of South African community, we say on our own behalf and on behalf of SADC, as indeed on behalf of the African Union, that must never happen again.